Good morning, Friday. Good morning. Good morning. Finishing up the week, heading into this is a holiday weekend, right? Coming up on the 4th of July this Tuesday. So that kind of incorporates the entire weekend. So uh, I'm sure that we are all expectant about that heading into this holiday weekend. God bless you. I'm Greg Howes. This is Morning Pulse. We're checking the pulse of God to see what is in his heart and mind. We're also checking our own pulse to see where we are at. Yep. Cornerstone people, we're reading the Gospel of John, so let's stay up with that. The Gospel of John, and remember that tonight, this Friday night, tonight is worship night at Cornerstone, 7 p.m., a special worship encounter. Tonight, the meeting place 2023. So we're inviting you, encouraging you to come on out for this night of worship this evening at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time tonight. That's free and it's open to everybody. And then this Sunday, of course, July 2nd, we have our morning worship gathering at 9:30 a.m. We're going to have a tremendous time. Actually, we have Soak this Sunday as well. Soak begins at 8:45 a.m. So if you desire to come out a little bit early and, excuse me, just sit in the presence of God, soak in the presence of God, read the word, meditate, worship from 8:45 to 9:30 a.m. What a tremendous, valuable time that is. Every first Sunday, soak. And we'll be sharing a communion this Sunday. So it's going to be good. I hope that you'll either join us online or come on out in person. Going to be good. Last night, I was on a live stream with Michelle McLean Walters, Michael Posey, Kelvin Easter, and Kathy Summers. And we were talking about raising the standard, which is the theme of Michelle's upcoming conference Labor Day weekend here in Chicago. And so if you didn't see that, I would encourage you to go back and watch it. I pasted it on my Facebook wall. You have to click on it, and then it will take you to Michelle's place. So you can do it that way, or you can go directly to Michelle McLean Walters' Facebook page. You can watch it there as well. So that is available if you're interested in that dialogue that we had last night. I think it would be worth your while. It was about a little over an hour long. So go check it out if you'd like. God bless you so very much this morning. We're continuing addressing Babylon this morning. And we've been on this for, a week or two now? A couple of weeks? Yeah. Got my morning coffee. So let's continue with that today on this Friday. And just a little bit of background of things we've been following. Babylon means confusion by mixture. We've been seeing that. It's a mixing of ideologies, philosophies, and moral standards. Babylon is a symbol of human pride and arrogance, and Babylon stands for rebellion against God. Rebellion against God. Babylon is the agenda of the world system, the spirit of this age, the Antichrist spirit. Babylon is the agenda working through every part of our society, every part of culture. It's infiltrating our school systems, tearing down the influence of parents in the home, propagating the sexual behaviors of the world system, creating and encouraging confusion over gender identification. That's a big one right now. Babylon manipulates political systems and controls the world economic system. So we see Babylon doing all of these things in our society, in our culture. The strategy, I really want you to hear this morning. The strategy of Babylon is to blur the lines concerning personhood. Babylon wants to blur the lines concerning personhood. Now, that can be biological personhood in terms of gender identification. It can be uh, emotional personhood, mental personhood, spiritual personhood, or even trying to make AI a person, technological, artificial intelligence. There's a picture out there of Elon Musk kissing a robot. We're in that time. Whether we like it or not, we are in that time. AI is here. Artificial intelligence is here. So all of these things are a strategy to blur the lines concerning personhood. But God is our Father. He is our creator, and God wants personhood to be very clear and very accurate. That's what he wants for us. So we want to raise up this burden against Babylon that Isaiah mentions in the 13th chapter of Isaiah. Lift up a banner, raise your voice, wave your hand. God has commanded his sanctified ones. He has called his mighty ones, those who rejoice in his exaltation. These are the ones he is calling together. He's mustering the army for battle. We must be ready for this. We must be prepared for this. It's the burden against Babylon, the burden that God is placing in our hearts. So when it comes to this issue of personhood and identity, I want you to consider Matthew 3 and Luke 3, where Jesus is being baptized by John the Baptist in the Jordan River. And at the end of that baptism experience, we have God the Father speaking to his Son. Yeah? Remember what he said. These are critical words for us to take note of. This is a father to his son. First of all, you are my son. No doubt, no question. You are my son. Secondly, I love you. I love you. Thirdly, I am pleased with you. I am pleased with you. Without you doing anything, without any type of performance, without you trying to prove anything, without you struggling to try to show me who you are, I am already pleased with you, simply because I am your father and you are my son. Ooh, that is so powerful. Meditate on that for just a second while I sip my coffee, will you? Now, I want you to do something. Let's do a little exercise. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to picture your father, your natural father, your birth father, standing in front of you, whether he was a good father or you consider him to be a bad father. Picture your father standing in front of you, eyes closed. I want you to hear him in his voice say to you, you are my son, or you are my daughter. I love you, and I am pleased with you. Whew. Just think how those words would have impacted your life at a young age. Powerful. You are my son, my daughter. I love you. I am pleased with you. Well, this is God showing us personhood and identity. Look at this in 1 John 3. This is verse 2. Behold, now we are Not we were, not we will be. We are children of God. This is our identity. Our identity is a settled fact. We are children of God. And it has not yet been revealed what we shall be. So our maturity level is yet to be determined. We're growing, we're developing in what we shall be, what we will be. But we know that when He is revealed, when Jesus the Son is revealed, we shall be like Him. That's our future glory. We shall be like Him, for we shall see Him as He is. Are those powerful words or what? Come on, John, preach it. Now we are. That's identity. We haven't seen completely what we shall be. That's our maturity that we're growing into. And we know that we shall be like Him. That's our future glory. Powerful. Powerful, powerful, powerful. We must, I want you to get this statement. We must recover the fathering dimension in our time. The Father will bring clarity of personhood along with security, stability, with vision and hope for a brilliant future filled with promise. This is the essential nature that must be recovered in our time. This is the essential nature, the fathering dimension, personhood, identity. This must be recovered in our time. We really don't have any option. This is something that we must do. Babylon is trying to confuse all of it, blurring the lines. We must stand in righteousness and we must recover this fathering dimension. Identity, think about this. Your identity reveals your destination. Identity creates expectation. Identity clarifies what should be eliminated, what we should take out of our lives. Yeah. And identity is confirmed and solidified by our associations, by the people we relate with. That's what identity does. Now, the fact is that our sense of identity comes from the fathering dimension. So watch this. The Father helps us see the destination. The Father speaks to create expectation in our lives. The Father clarifies what should be removed, what should be eliminated from our lives, the way we think, the way we behave, the way we relate with people. The Father clarifies what needs to be taken away. And the Father confirms and solidifies us, bringing us into a place of security and stability. The Father, the fathering dimension, does all of this for us. So, with so many of us living without this fathering dimension, is it any wonder that we don't know where we're headed? We have no expectations of good things for ourselves. We don't know what to eliminate from our lives. And our choice of associations many times is very poor, very poor. So we need this fathering dimension to help us clarify what God is doing in our lives. So we wrap it up with this, Isaiah 58:12. This is the word of the Lord for this time that we're living in. Those from among you, the persons in your life, the persons in your family, the persons in your church family, those from among you shall build the old waste places. You shall raise up the foundations of many generations, and you shall be called. Yeah. You shall be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of streets to dwell in. This is what God is doing in our lives right now. This is what is happening. This is the assignment. This is the mission. Build the old waste places, raise up the foundations, repair the breach, restore the streets, commerce, transactions, interactions, relationships, person to person. Restore all of that. And those from among us will be the ones that God uses to accomplish it. What a powerful word. What a powerful word. I love it. I hope this has been beneficial. Thanks for being on with me this morning. Again, tonight at 7 p.m. is worship night at Cornerstone. Hope that you'll come on out and join us for worship. If you're in the area, we'd love to see you in person. And then this Sunday, we have soak at 8:45 a.m. and then morning worship at 9:30 a.m. It's going to be good. 4th of July weekend. God bless you guys so much. I declare that whatever you put your hands on today, it's going to prosper. It's going to be successful. You have clear identity. You have clear personhood because of the fathering dimension in your life. Amen. Have a great day today. Have a great weekend. Have a great holiday. We won't be back together like this until probably next Wednesday morning. We'll skip Tuesday because of the holiday, and we'll hit it again next Wednesday. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. I'll talk to you soon.